I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, ugh, why am I watching this video? I don't want to be on video. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. Guess what? We're going to take about 10 minutes here. I'm going to change your mind, your perspective on why you are going to love using video to promote yourself, your product, your service, and to show up like a boss on video. Thanks for watching. I'm Hallie Avolio, and my business is called Sassy Healthy Fit. And I was just like you. I hated video. Let me tell you a quick story. I had to do a promotional video as part of an organization, a volunteer organization that I'm in. They asked each person to give a 20-second little blip about who they are, what they do, and why they find value in this particular organization. Every time the videographer pressed start on that camera, and I saw that red light flashing, and I knew it was time to go, instead of being like my normal, bubbly, personable self, I was like, hello, my name is Hallie. I was a total robot. Who wants to watch a robot? Nobody. All right, fast forward a couple of years. I have taken video to be my new best friend, and I want to make video your best friend too. I want to give you some quick tips, some quick guidelines, and give you some confidence and reassurance that you too can make video your best friend to promote yourself. That's what you got to remember. And that's what we're going to take away from this video. So let's get ready to dive in. Take some notes if you want, and you can watch this video again and again until you feel like you've got the information down and you've got the confidence to get going. So, why do we need video? Let's start there. Did you know, I wrote this statistic down because I didn't want to get it wrong. 300 hours, I'm going to say that again, 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. That's a pretty mind-blowing statistic, right? Can you imagine how much video content is going up on YouTube every day? Remember, YouTube is a search engine. If you want to look up anything that you have wanted to do for your life, professionally and personally, I guarantee you've gone into that Google search bar, typed in how to make a video, and guess what pops up? All those YouTube videos, right? Anything that you want is available to you via video content. Why? Well, let me ask you this question. You're watching this video right now. Would you prefer to read a guide and just have that information in written form? Or is it more fun to do it like this? Don't you feel like we're together? Don't you feel like we're having a conversation? Right? I know that's what you're thinking, because I'm thinking the same thing. I don't want to just sit there and read a guidebook, go on Wikipedia, read some article. That's great. It's great to have written content. You can digest it in a whole new way. But when you have video, you get that connection power. And as humans, we are connectors. We are storytellers. You are a storyteller. You have an important story to tell. And one of the most effective and impactful ways you can tell that story is by doing it on video. So let's get started and talk about how do we change our mindset and change our focus from that scared mentality of, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do video, to, oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to make my video promo today, right? So, number one, if you want to connect with your audience just like we're doing now, you got to embrace this video thing. It's catching on, people. Think about it. All the algorithms on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of them, they're all favoring video. Why? Because video is powerful. Video is how we connect. Don't fight it. Lean into it and feel confident that you too can use video to make your business that much more successful. You might be thinking, but I'm scared. Here's my mantra for you. One of my very favorite quotes: everything you want is on the other side of fear. I'm going to say that again. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Can you imagine? What if you said, no, I'm too scared to do video? And then you didn't sell as much of your product or your service. Well, if you knew that you had the opportunity to reach thousands, millions of people via video, isn't that just a little bit appealing and a little bit enticing to get over your fear and walk through it so that you can get exactly what you want? More sales, more productivity, More recognition? Isn't that what we're all here for? Okay, good. I'm so glad we're all on the same page. So you got to show up on video. I think we've pretty much covered that. Here's what I want to remind you. When you show up on video, you just got to be you. You don't have to be me. You don't have to be your best friend. You don't have to be your partner. You have to be you. And you is exactly who you should be. So that's the first thing that I want you to remember when it comes to creating video content is I want you to have fun with it. I want you to smile. When you talk with a smile on your face, it sounds so much more exciting and inviting than if you talk like this. Think how much energy and positive muscles that you're using when you're smiling and how uplifted you feel, right? When I smile and when I put my shoulders back and I kind of shake it out a little bit, I feel so good. And isn't that coming across right now? If I just sat here like, I'm going to tell you about how to record a video. Are you really inclined to listen to me? No. And if you are, maybe this isn't the video training for you. You don't need any special equipment to do an amazing video. I have a couple of recommendations if you want for lighting and for sound, but all you need is your phone. You have a phone, right? Whether you have an Android or an iPhone, it doesn't really matter. They both have great video capabilities. You can make an awesome video just using your phone. And you can do an awesome video selfie style. Yeah, that's right. First of all, I love my little pop socket. It makes it way easier for doing selfie style. But when you put on that camera and you just hold it up, hi, I'm doing a video right now. This is my video training on how it's important, why it's important to show up on video. See how easy that was? Easy peasy. And guess what? Your phone allows you to upload it to all the social platforms, make it super simple. There's also tons of video editing software available in any app store, and most of it you can find for free. How cool is that? All right, so no excuses there. Let's talk a little bit more about surrounding environment and what is going to make your video look the best and be the most successful. Number one, lighting. Lighting is key. If you have the opportunity to be in front of a window so you get some natural lighting like I am now, oh, that is the best. But let's face reality. Sometimes it's dark. Sometimes you're recording late at night in a place where there's not natural lighting. Whatever the case may be, that's fine. Figure out how to get some lighting. I'm going to give you in the attachment that goes along with this video, there's a link to what's called a ring light. And you can use that to give yourself some great lighting because you want to be well lit when you're in a video. It doesn't really matter what's going on behind you, but what really matters is that your face is well lit and that you're feeling really good about how people can see you when you're on video. So if you need a ring light, it is a worthwhile investment. You can get it for less than $100. I've got a link for Amazon for you. That'll make it easy. Let's talk about sound. All right, sound is one of those things. It can go either way. I actually don't record with a microphone right now, and I do videos all day, every day. I have a YouTube show, I have a podcast, I do live videos on Facebook all the time, and I don't use a microphone. But if you feel more comfortable having a microphone, you can absolutely have one, especially if you're going to be speaking and you're going to be capturing that on video, then you want to have a microphone. So there's a link to a lavalier mic. It's one of those clip-on ones. If that's something that will be helpful for you, awesome, grab one. But just know that you don't need any special equipment to get your video started. All you need is either a desktop computer with software like Zoom, which is how I'm recording this now, or your trusty phone. Here's another thing, another misconception that comes with the video. Video has to be perfect. Big no. Video does not have to be perfect. Video has to be you. I'm going to keep saying that because I want to drill it into your head. I want you to remember, we're here to talk to you. We're here to connect with you. We don't need to have it be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. So if you need to have notes, it's okay. Have notes. And guess what? If you fumble on your words, it's okay. We all fumble on our words. I think I fumbled earlier and I said something I didn't quite want to say. It's all good. You don't need to be obsessive about going back and doing some crazy editing. No, just get going. Don't have stumbling blocks of perfectionism. Perfectionism is a delay tactic. Perfectionism is what happens when we're fearful and we're not ready to take that step, walking through the fear like we talked about earlier. So I don't want perfectionism to get in your way. I want you to just get started. I want you to just get going, because once you do, that's how you're going to get better. The more you do this, the more confident you're going to get, the better quality your videos are going to get. But you got to get started somewhere. And guess what? If I started doing this video, this was my very first video, it probably wouldn't be this good. And I know you're thinking it's really good, but you know what I'm saying. Your first video, it's probably going to suck. And that's totally fine. Totally fine. Embrace it. Embrace the fact that your first video is going to suck. I bet when it's done, it's not going to actually suck. So be confident that you just have to get started and get going. And it's okay to use your notes, and it's okay to fumble. Oh, and another thing, have you ever been talking to somebody and you get a little tickle in your throat, and you're like, whew, I got a cough. I need some water. I can't. Okay, so what's the likelihood that that's going to happen when you're making a video? I'm going to guess like 50% of the time. So I always have my water with me while I'm recording video. And if you need to pause and take a drink, does that make your video any less quality? No way. Let's remember, this is real life. We're not here to be making Hollywood production quality videos. We are here because we want to promote our product, our service, ourselves. Because at the end of the day, people buy from you because they like you. And guess what? Through video, they have the opportunity to connect with you. And that's how they begin to know, trust, and like you. And that's why they're going to buy from you. That's why they're going to be excited about whatever it is that you have coming up. Because this applies to everything in your business that you're trying to promote, right? Is how can you use video to further connect with your audience? And people like the real deal. So do your best to be in a quiet environment. Don't start a video when, your kids are running behind you and, Mommy, I need to do the laundry. Daddy, I need you to make dinner. That's probably not an ideal time to be making a video. But if you have a little moment where you're like, oh, I need to get a sip of water, it's all good. Take your sip of water, get back to it, have some fun with it. Let me see what other notes I had, because I don't want to forget any of the important tips that I wanted to give you. Oh, here's a great one. How many times have you had to prepare a speech for some reason and you've practiced and practiced and practiced ad nauseum? You said it to everybody in your family. They practically have your speech memorized. You're like, oh my gosh, if I hear these words one more time, I'm like, I'm just teasing. But when you practice, that's fantastic. Practice makes perfect. However, when you're on video, I'm going to go back to what I said before. You want it to be real. You want it to be about connection. You want to have that know, trust, and like factor. If you over practice and sound rehearsed, your audience is going to know. And they would much rather hear what you have to say in an organized fashion off the cuff, but not in a memorized script sort of way. You feel me on that? Okay. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I have some notes, some bullet points, some spots that I know that I want to hit. And then other than that, I'm just going to riff and go, because I know what it is that I want to say. You know what you want to say. You know your product, you know your service, you know yourself. So you got to trust. That's so important when you're making video. You got to trust yourself. You got to trust the process. All right? Are you with me on that? So don't over practice and don't overthink it. Sometimes the best videos happen when we just hit that little record button and we just go for it. All right. I know that sometimes when you get started to do something new, you're feeling a little nervous, right? You ever felt that? Those like butterflies in your stomach? You're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like delaying and I'm like sweating a little bit and I don't know what's happening, right? So what do you do to shake off your nerves? Nerves. See, there we go. That was a little flub right there. Exactly that. You shake it off. One of my favorite ways anytime before I start hitting record, I always do a little dance. I put on some music. I'll dance around. I'll do the thing. Move your body. Don't be stiff. You can move while you're doing your video, but move initially to get your energy, get out your wiggles, and just get going. When you get that energy going from your head, your crown chakra, all the way down to your toes, man, that energy shows up on video every time. And how much more engaging is it to watch a video with somebody that's enthusiastic and excited versus somebody that's just sitting here like this? So use your body, your movement, your energy, and do that before you get started. It's great for your video personality, and it's great for getting your body, getting out of your headspace and just going for it. Why are you making this video? Why? Because you have a story to tell that you are so pumped about, right? I'm pumped about it, and I haven't even heard your story yet. You have to remember your why. You have to remember what it is that you love, and you have to let that enthusiasm come across in your conversation on video, okay? So think about, before you get started, why do I love my product and my service? And why do I love my personal brand? Why do I feel so passionate about talking to my audience in a way that I want them to connect with me on a deeper level? Channel that while you are speaking on video. That is so critically important. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So my story is that I started out in a very much check the boxes kind of way of life. I went to college, I got married, I got my corporate job, I got a promotion, I bought a house, I got the dog, all the things, right? 15 years, 3 kids later, I was feeling pretty bad about myself. You know why? Because I lost myself along the way. I was really in a down place. I really struggled. I felt like everything in my life was falling to pieces. I didn't know what to do. And I blamed everybody else. I blamed them for my life falling apart. I blamed them for all the anger and the hurt that I had inside me. And I was pointing fingers, and I was hanging out with people that were not good influences on me. I was going out and partying. I was drinking way too much. I wasn't taking care of my health. I wasn't eating well. I wasn't moving well. I was picking fights with the people that I love the most and the most dear to me. It was awful. It wasn't until I had this really epic meltdown. I mean, talk about a temper tantrum. It was embarrassing if I look back on it. I mean, I can't even believe that I survived through that. But in my despair and in this temper tantrum state, I was able to pick up my own pieces and realize I have the power within me to make the change in my life for the better. And I'm so fortunate because I was able to not only take that change to really turn around my life and transform not only my physical being, but my mental state. And now I'm able to teach other people. I focus mostly on women, but I'm now able to teach them how to do the same thing, how to get out of that victim mentality, how to feel empowered, how to use affirmations to make themselves feel awesome and get through their day and just feel like, yes, I got this. That's why I'm excited to be here. So going back to our video training, what did you notice about that story? Remember in the beginning, I said that we are all storytellers. We are all people that want to connect. When I told that story, when I told some of the down parts, my voice got softer. I slowed down my speech. My facial expressions changed. And when I got excited, I sat up straighter. My shoulders were back. I started using more gestures. I started speaking more clearly, more loud, getting excited, smiling more. These are the little things that you can do when you're sharing your passion, sharing your love. This is what comes across on camera. So that is why I want you to always remember why you are making the video. Remember your why. Remember your passion. Remember what it is that you're promoting. Remember why that makes you feel so damn good and why you want to have that increased connection through video with your audience. Goes to speaking from the heart. Just be truthful. Like I said, don't overthink it. Don't over practice. Don't worry about a specific script. When you have your bullet points and you know what you want to hit on and you speak from your heart, because you got to trust yourself. You know your product and service inside and out. You know it, right? Let's have everybody else know it too, because they're going to be so excited and feeling like, oh, I want more. I want more. I want to get to know them better. So you got to do like a little tease, right? A little tease. Don't give it all away. Don't give away the end results all in this promotional video. Give them a taste, make that connection, no trust and like factor, no trust, and like, and then make them want more of you. All right. How do we get started? Where do I put my video? You are so lucky because there are so many free places that you can put your videos. YouTube is an awesome place to put up video, but it does take a little more skill. You do have to learn a little bit about how to optimize your video to be seen on YouTube. That is a whole other lesson. But guess what? There's also Instagram, there's Facebook, and there's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is loving video right now. If you create video and put it on LinkedIn, short videos, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, they will show up in people's feed and you will get organic traction to your profile. I guarantee you. Instagram stories are the bomb when it comes to video. You know why? Because they're 15-second clips. You know what else? They disappear after 24 hours. So if you don't love your video, that's fine. Boom, it's gone. It is very fluid. Instagram stories are an awesome training ground to just get started. Just tamper with it. Pick up your phone. Remember the pop socket. It makes it easier to hold it. And do a little, hey guys, I just wanted to tell you that I'm working on my promotion right now and I'm really excited about this video I'm creating. I can't wait to show it to you later. Thanks for watching. Right? Super simple. 15 seconds or less. There's all sorts of fun filters. There's GIFs. You can put text on it. Super easy. You can even save it from Instagram stories and repurpose it so you can post those later on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever else you might want to post those videos. That's it. I have a checklist for you. The top 10 ways to rock your promotion. That's going to be accompanied with this video. But I hope that this was a great intro to how to use video to really promote yourself. Because regardless of what it is you're actually promoting, whatever your actual product is that you want to sell, the connection with you is key. And that is why video is so powerful. I hope you found this video to be helpful, and I hope this video leaves you wanting a little bit more. Maybe you're curious about, how do I edit videos? And what about music? And what were you saying about that YouTube optimization stuff? Well, if you want that, you're going to have to reach out to me directly, and we can talk more about video in the future. So make sure that you are connected with me, Hallie at Sassy Healthy Fit. So I'm going to say it again so you have all my information. Website is sassyhealthy.fit. You can reach me directly on all social platforms, especially Instagram and Facebook, at Sassy Healthy Fit. You can email me if you want, Hallie, which is Hallie, at Sassy Healthy Fit. And I would love to be connected with you. I would love to answer your questions. I would love to make this the beginning of your most exciting video promotion journey. Thanks so much for being here. I so appreciate your time. I can't wait to hear from you. And please let me know when you make your first video. Would you tag me? That's so cool. I would love for you to tag me in your first video at Sassy Healthy Fit so that I can give you a shout out for doing such an awesome job connecting with your audience. Thanks so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have an awesome day.